Final Fantasy is one of the most beloved RPG series out there. It all started with a humble black belt, a fighter, a thief, and a red, white, or black mage in some simple 8-bit dungeons. It is a full-blown, graphically dazzling opera that's followed by more people than the population of most nations. And we're about to go hands-on with the latest chapter, Final Fantasy XIII. All right, joining us today is Square Enix spokesman Klee Kuo. Thanks so much for dropping by and bringing one of the most anticipated games that I can think of. Obviously, there's so much story in Final Fantasy XIII. Just give us what we need to know to appreciate this demo right here.
The world of Final Fantasy XIII is split into the futuristic city world of Cocoon, and the greater wilderness lies outside of it called Pulse. And Lightning, who's the main character, and other characters are chosen to cause destruction to the world of Cocoon. And that's the basic story.
As long as the end of the world's at stake, that's all, that's all good. So what's happening here right now in the demo?
We start out the game in the city, a ruined city, Pulse, and we're playing as the character Snow.
All right, now clearly we're in combat, which obviously a lot of people are interested in. So what are the basics about combat that's happening here?
Final Fantasy XIII, the battle system is command-based. Snow starts out with 4 ATB, or active time battle system, slots. And as the slots fill up, players will be able to choose commands, input commands to attack enemies.
So more or less those slots, you can't attack constantly, so you have to wait for them to fill before you can put in one of your actions.
By choosing the assault command, the AI automatically chooses the most optimal commands based on the battle situation, the conditions.
So if you don't know how to manage everything, there you do have some safety zone right there. The game will help you out. That's good to see.
But of course, players will be able to input their own commands by choosing the role abilities command.
Okay. And so right here, obviously, is this happening in real-time turn-based?
It's an evolved ATB system. Everything is happening in real time. But overall, the game is command-based, so you have to input commands.
So just kind of in a nutshell, is this a big difference from what we've seen before in terms of the combat in Final Fantasy XIII?
There's been some differences, some updates, but we can't discuss
Yes, we're not going to go into all of that right here. I do understand. It's a Square Enix title. So are there any other important things that we should be taking away from the combat right here in the game?
We'll have more to show. Of course, there's a lot of magic, a lot of different commands that you can choose.
So some of those things that we would expect, are going to be addressed at a very later date. All right, Klee. Obviously, I'm just going to point this out to you right now. Every Final Fantasy game is supposed to look gorgeous, but this is just kind of awe-inspiring right here. Now, the team behind this game, have they worked on other Final Fantasy titles?
Yes.
Good.
The producer for Final Fantasy XIII, he's also worked on Final Fantasy VII in the past.
Yeah, I've heard of this one. That seems to be a slightly popular Final Fantasy title. Well, good. Obviously, this is a wonderful taste in the sneak peek of this. I know it's coming out in Japan at a different time than America, but when will people start to be getting their hands on Final Fantasy XIII?
In the United States?
In the United States?
Spring 2010.
All right. I know there are a lot of people that are very excited with what they saw right there. Klee, thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, Final Fantasy XIII.